Good evening. Well, really wrapping up the day here in Seattle. And I decided to say that because in my last video and now in this one, I would love to invite you to let me know and let us know, whoever may be joining in to this daily reading, where you are reading from. Yeah, I would just love to know. That would be cool. Because I shared that I had a family member let me know that they're going to be joining in, trying to pretty regularly, and they live in Germany. I live in Seattle, Washington, in the U.S. So I'm going to be reading chapter 19 of 2nd Chronicles this late evening here. Its subtitle is Jehoshaphat Appoints Judges. When King Jehoshaphat of Judah arrived safely home in Jerusalem, Jehu, son of Hanani, the seer, went out to meet him. "Why should you help the wicked and love those who hate the Lord?" he asked the king. "Because of what you have done, the Lord is very angry with you." I didn't know that about Jehoshaphat from reading the last chapter. Okay, this is news to me. Let's find out, but why I missed that. And I'm not sure if you did too, but from reading on. "Even so, there is some good in you, for you have removed the Asherah poles throughout the land, and you have committed yourself to seeking God." Jehoshaphat lived in Jerusalem, but he went out among the people traveling from Beersheba to the hill country of Ephraim, encouraging the people to return to the Lord, the God of their ancestors. That's a good thing. And I think why I had Jehoshaphat pegged for, following the Lord was in the last chapter. It talks about his alliance with King Ahab, and King Ahab was very obviously not following the Lord, but it seemed that Jehoshaphat was at least trying to get him to let's find out what a actual prophet of the Lord has to say, rather than these prophets that he had around him to tell him what he wanted to hear, and even had the nerve to say, "Oh, this prophet always tells me things. I hate him because he always tells me things that I don't want to hear," even though he knew that they were the truth and that they were actually from the Lord. But it does say at the beginning of the last chapter, Jehoshaphat enjoyed great riches and high esteem, and he made an alliance with Ahab of Israel by having his son marry Ahab's daughter. And so he did, I don't know, I mean, if this was a king who wasn't following the Lord, and he went so far as to marry into the family, to have an alliance with him, that would make you, I should have questioned that, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead. How can two travel together if they aren't be agreed, right? Is the scripture. So then, verse 4 talked about how he lived in Jerusalem, but he went out among the people traveling from Beersheba to the hill country of Ephraim, encouraging people to return to the Lord, the God of their ancestors. He appointed judges throughout the nation in all the fortified towns, and he said to them, "Always think carefully before pronouncing judgment." So it seems like a just man. "Remember that you do not judge to please people, but to please the Lord." I like that. Absolutely. "He will be with you when you render the verdict in each case."